I'd be the one to send you to your death, Horatio.
I know that you weren't expecting me to feel this way for someone like you,
Heriberto, it's not that.
but it's fine. And don't worry, I know my place in this ranch, who I am and who you are. Like what I said, I don't know what to do now that you know that I really like you.
Look, Heriberto, this is all a surprise to me, but we still need to find my dad, and we need to keep working together. So just think of me as your good friend.
I don't think I can do that. It's impossible. So just, please don't insist.
What I mean is, I don't want you to stay away. But don't ask why, because I don't know either. But don't go, okay? We have to make it work.
I was told by my informant that Amaya's daughter isn't in Mexico.
And will she be back?
In 2 months.
That's too bad. I guess we'll just have to postpone all of our plans.
No, I'm not going to wait for that, Ceci. The cops are looking for me everywhere, and I'm starting to go crazy being locked up in this tiny hotel room.
Well, in that case, let's just take a sister.
No, it's not going to be that simple. Our plan involves the girl, but I will go crazy if I have to wait for her.
Then why don't you just stay with me? I can hide you here and we can have a good time.
But Ivan's mother is with you, and she could report me. Besides, the cops could be watching you. They know I was at your ranch.
You'll just have to be careful. And if you're here, nobody's going to harm you. As for my aunt, don't you worry. She'll be thrown out.
Father! Father, how are you?
I'm fine.
Glad to see you.
So am I. Dr. Marco Antonio, right?
At your service, Father.
I assume you're new in town because I haven't seen you around, except in the hospital and Cipriano's wake.
That's right. I lived in Guatemala. In fact, one of my first patients here in Chiapas is Mariana. Father, do you mind if I ask you something?
No, go right ahead.
You've known her family for a while, right?
Yes, I've known them for a long time, especially Dolores, Mariana's mother, until she passed. I was her confessor and confidant.
Then I suppose that you can help me.
Help you with what, son?
Can we talk for a minute?
Of course, sure. What
Look,
can I
Father,
do for you?
I have to speak with Amaya Serrano, but first I need to know what she knows about me.
Why would she know anything about you?
Because I just found out that she and I are siblings.
Throw her out? Just like that?
Yes. Honestly, I'm getting sick of her. She's been here for a few months and she's overstayed her welcome.
Well, as soon as you throw her out, let me know so I can go there. If I stay with you, I'd at least have company even if I'm stuck in a room.
Correct, Ulysses. I'll let you know.
Call me on my cell phone. I'm about to leave the hotel right now. I have to do something before I go to your ranch.
All right.
No, that can't be. Amaya has no siblings. She's the only daughter from the marriage of David and Florencia.
No, Father. They had a son too. 35 years ago.
Well, yes, but the child died.
No. He did not die, Father. I am him. Look, it's a long story. There was a woman who wanted me dead, and so she bribed a nurse to kill me. But the nurse took pity on me and gave her a baby who died that day.
Good heavens.
And she has been my guardian angel ever since. She adopted me and she raised me as her own. She brought me to Guatemala so that whoever wanted me killed wouldn't suspect her.
This is so unbelievable.
Yes, Father, and I didn't know about this, but 2 months ago, before my adoptive mother died, she told me the truth. That's why I'm here. I want to see my parents.
Did no one tell you that they're dead?
Yes, I know that my father's dead. And I know my mother has been missing for 30 years, and that I have a sister named Amaya. Which is why before I talk to her, I just want to have an idea of the situation. Because now, more than ever, I'm determined to find the woman who wanted me to die.
Grandma! Grandma, look what I got for you! Madam Angela is going to pay me daily, so I went to the market to buy food for you and for your patients.
Oh, they are not my patients. They're just people who happen to need my help. And if God wills it, I'm going to do it.
By the way, how's your patient doing?
Not so good, but at least I've managed to keep him alive.
Grandma, I know that you're doing this all in good faith, but don't you think it's time that we call a doctor? My boss is a doctor, and I'm sure he'll help you.
Do you think you can trust him to do you that kind of favor? And can you be sure he won't tell the authorities that you're here illegally? The reason I haven't said anything to anyone is because I want to protect you, my dear.
I know that, but I really don't know what worries me more. That the man will die, or I'd be deported.
It seems like nobody even suspected what that woman did, because everyone believes that Florentia's son is still buried in his grave.
Are you saying that I have my own grave?
Yes, your mother buried you and she named you after your father.
Really? So are you telling me that my real name should be David?
No, I'm sorry. He wasn't your father.
What are you saying? So who's my father?
I don't know if I should be the one to tell you this, but considering the situation, I think that you should know.
Father, tell me what you know, I beg you. I beg you.
Your father was Florentia's great love. She married David so you could have a father and a family, but you don't owe him your life.
But Father, if I don't owe him my life, who is my real father?
Your father is the man who owns the coffee plantation El Paraíso.
You're telling me that my dad is the man who had an accident? And they don't know if he's dead because he's missing?
Yes, your father is Mauro Montesinos. Amaya is only your half-sister.
I'm very sure it was me that Ceci was talking about on the telephone earlier. So what am I going to do? I have no money, I have no friends, I have nowhere to go. You like it?
Yes. Here, Auntie.
What is this?
Money. You should be able to survive on that for a while after you leave.
But why do you want me to go?
Because I don't like you anymore. And not a day goes by that you don't scold me and you always tell me what to do. Honestly, I'm so sick of it. Anyway, no drama. Just gather your stuff and leave La Tormenta.
Oh, but Ceci, you can't just do that. Besides, I'm supposed to watch over you. That's what the court said.
But the court isn't the one dealing with you.
You're going to have a big problem because they know I'm responsible for you and your health.
You're making such excuses. I need to take a break from you. That's why I think you should leave for a while. And if you run out of money, just call me. And we'll see if I'm in the mood to allow you to come back.
And when do you want me to go?
Now, you should start packing.
This pod is broken.
But not on its own. Somebody was here.
There's nobody inside the house, and no sign of forced entry.
Could have been a dog.
Probably. But we should still check.
Yeah.
And finally, we have all the evidence we need to file a case against Lucrecia.
And I'm really sorry that she's your sister, Eloisa.
This is too much. You have no idea how much it hurts to have a sister that's evil and perverse as Lucrecia is. But we need to make her pay for everything.
Yes,
But how could she do that tomorrow?
I'll never understand her, Eloisa.
Amaya, I think you should show the evidence you have to Eloisa.
Yes.
I think it's better if you keep it in the house for the meantime. We should do it tonight.
Yes, I'll do that.
That's if you agree, Eloisa.
Yes, I do, in fact. I think I should do it because they're not going to suspect me.
Here it is. This envelope contains the recording of Lucrecia and Cesar's conversation, and the pictures I showed Mr. Mauro, as well as the death certificate of my mother, and, well, that's it. That's everything that will help us expose Lucrecia.
I'll tell them about my suspicions, about my father's death, and Omar. Flavia and Max will be devastated, but we can just let her get away.
Yes, I know.
She won't.
I thought killing would be much harder than that. Especially for the first time. But it's all in the mind. You have to take control of your emotions.
I have to go. Lucio's alone and I can't have Lucrecia suspect me. But thanks for telling me all of this. And you two are very brave. I'm glad you're doing this together. Goodbye.
Bye.
I feel really sorry for Eloisa. She's so good, but Lucrecia's pure evil.
Same with Cesar and Max.
Yes, like Cain and Abel.
Max! What happened to you? Did you have another fight with Cesar?
No, it wasn't with Cesar. And what are you doing here?
We were just actually discussing our plans to go visit Alan and Valeria. But then, if you didn't have a fight with Cesar, why do you look like that?
Because I went to talk to Horacio. I found out that he slapped you and you didn't hurt yourself against the bedside table like you told me.
Horacio slapped you?
Yes,
Jeez.
when I confronted him about the fire. But I decided not to tell anyone about it because it would only lead to more violence, and, well, I never thought you would come to my defense.
Well, I'm not going to let him or anyone else hurt you or disrespect you.
Max, thank you.
Quiero amarte de una forma diferente.
What is it, Mother? You said it was urgent.
I couldn't say it over the phone. I know exactly what to do to stop Florencia from coming here tonight.
So how will you do it?
She won't be able to get close. You need to tell the bodyguards and the drivers that if a woman who looks like Florencia tries to enter the mansion, She could be in a car, taxi, or whatever. They need to stop her.
Then what?
Then they're going to take her to your apartment in secret and let us know, so that the two of us can have a word with her. And we can erase her from the face of the earth.
Good idea.
Yes, but, well, I was hoping for more enthusiasm. Because right now you're acting as if my idea isn't that important.
I was thinking. And if it doesn't work, we need a plan B.
And what would that be?
I'll tell you when the time is right, Mom.
Yo, mambo vipi watu wangu popote pale mlipo, nasema asanteni sana jamaa kwa kujiunga na mimi kila wakati kupitia kipindi Top